Hi everyone and welcome to 5 Minutes Cybersecurity. Today we are diving into the fundamental principles of cybersecurity, often referred to as the CIA triad. These principles are essential for protecting information and systems. CIA stands for confidentiality, integrity and availability. Starting from confidentiality. This principle ensures that sensitive information is accessible only to those who have the right permission to do so. Think, for example, to a sealed envelope. When you send a letter to someone in a sealed envelope, you ensure that only the intended recipient can read its content. I know that someone else could break the seal and read the content of the letter, but this is a different story. So, talking about our digital world, how can we achieve confidentiality? It can be achieved through encryption. In order to decrypt an encrypted message, you need to know the encryption key, which is typically known only by the sender and the intended receiver. In a previous video, we discussed the Caesar cipher, one of the simplest encryption methods. We saw that in order to decrypt a message encrypted with the Caesar cipher, you need to know the number of shift positions used in the encryption phase. If you missed that video, be sure to check it out here. Now let's move to the I part of the CIA. I stands for integrity. Integrity guarantees that our data remains accurate and unaltered. To illustrate this, let's return to our sealed envelope example. What is the mechanism that guarantees the integrity of the letter? The integrity is guaranteed by the fact that the letter is sealed. In the past, a wax seal is often used to secure the envelope. The seal serves as a guarantee of integrity. If the seal is broken, the recipient can immediately tell that the message has been tampered with. Coming back to our digital world, there are techniques like hashing or checksum which help us verify that our data hasn't been altered during transmission. Now, the A in the CIA stands for availability. Availability means that information and systems are accessible when we need them. Imagine a scenario where a company's website goes down during peak shopping season. This would lead not only to lost sales, but it can also damage the company's reputation. To prevent these kinds of situations, organizations implement various strategies, such as redundancy, failover systems, or regular maintenance. Availability can also be compromised by cyber attacks, such as denial of service or distributed denial of service. This targeted attack hits a computer system by flooding it with requests, aiming to overload its resources and cause it to collapse. In order to avoid these kinds of attack, it is possible, for example, to implement DDoS protection mechanisms. All these measures, failover system, redundancy, DDoS protection, and so on, help ensure that systems remain operational and accessible even in the face of unexpected challenges. We have seen the CIA triad, but as the field of cybersecurity has evolved, two more principles have been added to this foundational triad: authenticity and non-repudiation. Authenticity verifies the identity of users and systems. In a world where we communicate and transact online, it's crucial to know that the person or system you are interacting with is who they claim to be. There are methods like two-factor authentication and digital signature to establish authenticity. And then, non-repudiation ensures that the parties involved in a communication or transaction cannot deny their involvement. When you sign a contract or a legal document, that signature acts as a proof that you agree to the term and condition outlined in the document. Once you sign, you cannot later deny having agreed to those terms. Similarly, an electronic signature or a digital signature, which are not the same, can provide assurance of intent and agreement in digital transactions. This principle of accountability is at the core of the non-repudiation. In another video, we will explore more in details this and the other techniques mentioned in this video. In summary, the principle of confidentiality, integrity, availability, authenticity, and non-repudiation form the backbone of cybersecurity. Understanding this concept is essential for anyone looking to protect their information in today's digital landscape. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the video helpful. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and feel free to leave your questions or comment below. See you next time.